going to jump in, and some of this will be recap. I know a lot of you are already using 20 Social. You already know how it works, but this is kind of for anyone new to understand the whole system here. We're going to go through real fast, some recap, and I think it'll be, just a quick refresher for some of you. But the main idea here is that we give you the ability to eliminate a lot of these complex sales systems and really save you a lot of costs, because this is an all-in-one system showing you those exact tools that we listed before. You don't need all this other stuff out there that, yes, they're very powerful, and a lot of people are using them to make money and teaching these tools. I've used them in the past, but it's just a lot to juggle for someone who's trying to do this on their own, the solopreneur, or if you have multiple clients and you want just a simple system that you can set up quickly and manage easily. This is not going to be that, because this gets really complicated, a lot of moving parts. It's like a jigsaw puzzle you're trying to put together all the time. So forget all that. What we're giving you is an alternative approach, and it works because we're leveraging Facebook. So unlike those other tools that get really complicated, Facebook is fairly easy to use. I know some of you who are new are still figuring out the quirks of Facebook pages and some of their new features, which are really sweet. These new free apps that Facebook gives you, the services apps and all these things on your fan page. Your fan page is getting more and more powerful by the day. Some of you are seeing that. If you've been trying out your page recently, you've noticed there's been a lot of changes, a lot of cool stuff. I recommend following Mari Smith for all those updates. She does a great job of keeping you updated on that. But it's just really cool. So your page is always getting better. Might as well leverage that, and you're never going to be able to compete with a Facebook page. So 20 Social installs on your fan page in one click, right? So instead of having these kind of generic looking apps, and especially with the new stuff coming out, Facebook's got really good stuff, but it's all very generic, very bland, right? They make one size fits all. So you get what Facebook gives you, and it works for every business. But what we allow you to do is really give your brand some personality, your fan page some personality by customizing apps on your page. You can build custom looking apps really quickly, embed media from all the top media sources online, and create some cool looking stuff. Next, just building something cool doesn't do much for you. We all figured that out at some point where we're like, I spent all this time building something, right? But that didn't do a lot for me. Even if you build a great looking app, it's not going to do much for your business. So what we've done next is continue the pattern of leveraging Facebook. Instead of collecting leads, this is the next step you got to take with your online marketing to get to that professional level where you can make some money, is you need to collect information from people who are interested. So instead of doing the old-fashioned way, which you've seen a lot online, the problem with collecting a name and email is it's poor data. You don't really know who they are, and it's not very personal, and you don't get much out of that list. What we've done is, since we're already on Facebook, let's use Facebook login to collect information, because they're logged into Facebook already. They're looking at your page on Facebook, and Facebook gives you the ability to do this. So we can collect leads. It's better data, better information, and it's verified profile information. They're going to have accurate data because this is what their friends and family are seeing, so they're not going to lie or fake their personal profile for the most part. And what we do with this is we have built-in referral tracking, and we do a lot of cool stuff, and you have the data. So instead of trying to get fans and likes, you're now using your Facebook page to collect information, which is really the purpose of a website, which is why you build your own website, right? Like everyone tells you to do. You don't want to, build your business on someone else's property, which was the common argument against Facebook pages. Well, we believe that as well. We believe you need to own the data. You need to own the relationship, so that if Facebook blows up, you have that whole list with you, and that is your business, because you have direct communication. You know who these people are. So using Facebook login, we can get better information, and you have control of it. You can export it. You can even hook it up to your email autoresponder. So in our opinion, and it's a very good opinion, this is way better information because there's so much more you can do with it. We'll expand on that in more of our advanced training, but all you need to know is this is built in for you. And this is important because this is also how the payment system works. We'll get into that. We're using the same Facebook login with our system that sells your content. So to give people access, we need to know who they are. Did they pay? Did they not pay? We're using the same Facebook login for the payment part of this. And Facebook login is sweet. If you haven't seen it, I'm sure you've seen something like this. This is what it looks like, right? It's one click for them. They continue as their name, and now they're on their way. You have the information you need. The system detects them and stores them in your app for you, and it's very smooth and seamless for them. They don't need to remember a name, a password, or anything. They're already just logged in with Facebook. So now, taking it a step further, we use that same process, the same process we use for our giveaways, sweepstakes, and all that. We said, well, earlier this year, I think it was like actually a year ago, 2 years ago maybe, we decided, hey, why don't we complete the wheel instead of having to collect information and then send them out to your paid product somewhere else? We have a whole system. We have the information. We know who these people are, the people who are logging into your app and consuming your content. Why don't we allow you to charge for access to your content? So instead of just collecting information, you can also have them go to PayPal, complete a payment as part of the requirement to get access. So we use step 1 is you collect the information. Step 2, they go to PayPal, purchase, and our system handles all of this for you. So we know who they are. They create an account with your app, which is all managed right there in that one spot. They go to PayPal automatically, buy, and automatically come back, and our system knows who they are and gives them access to your content. So it's all smooth and seamless for your customers, and for you, it's basically automated. You don't even have to set up the product in PayPal. It's all done inside 22 Social. So the flow looks like this. There's 3 parts to your 22 Social app. Every app you install has 3 parts, and each app can be used how you want. So we mentioned we could do giveaways and sweepstakes and hangouts, but today we're talking about how to sell content. And the way you sell your content is the 3 parts of your system are the main content. You can see right there in the middle. Let me get my cursor. All right, and all you have to know is this. The main content here is like your main page or whatever. There's a gate, which is optional, and this is how you restrict access. So you can either give away stuff as free information and to collect your leads, and then give them access to your main content, or you can charge and connect this button to PayPal and have your access settings be connected to PayPal, so they have to pay and then get access. The third part is your post. So to get people's attention and to bring them over to your app on your page, there's a post, right? It's just an image, basically like a Facebook ad you can create. All part of the system, kind of an all-in-one place. And the main content is where you're hosting your paid content in this case. So you can put in your videos. You can have buttons in there that link to your PDF files. You could even put in your audio tracks here. So that's where you want to put your paid content in the main content area. So the flow, it's pretty simple, right? We have the PayPal in the middle here. Basically, when they click, they get to your gate. They click the buy button. They log in with a Facebook, so we know who they are. They continue to PayPal, make the purchase. So now they're stored in your system. We identified them. We know that they paid, and they get access all automatically. You just have to set up these 3 parts and share your link, and people can go through and complete a purchase and get access to your content. And they will always have access to your content. The type of payment we're talking about today is single payment. So this is one-time payment. So it's designed to be one-time payment. They get access. Every time they come back, even if they click on that same link they initially clicked on, our system knows who they are and will give them access. If they're not logged into Facebook, they'll be able to click a little link below the buy button that says already paid, and then it'll make them log on to Facebook and get access. So they don't have to remember anything. They also automatically get an email from PayPal and an email from 22 Social with a link back to your app for you. So that's all done for your customers. You could also have your own email sequenced if you'd like.
No need to worry about changing passwords or anything like that. Everybody hates it. To memorize a new password. They're less likely to share their password to this product that you're selling or content because it's tied to their Facebook account. No one wants to share their Facebook account. So that's
a great point. So your stuff is really protected and simple for them, but it's very, very well protected because they're not going to share their Facebook login information. But they can refer their friends, right, and have them go and buy so you can get more customers. So what are the exact steps? Well, we'll go through this real fast because like many of our training, it comes down to 4 steps. Really, if you remember these 4 steps and check them off your list, you'll get this done. So number 1, load it. That's specifically talking about loading content into your main content area. Load it in there so that when they buy, they have access to your paid content. Number 2, lock it. Lock it means, well, how do I protect that content so that only paid customers get access? That's where the gate comes in. And we like the term lock because, you have your gate and it's closed and they need to unlock it to get through. Anyway, you get the visual. 3, share it. You have to get it out there to people using your SmartLink, your 22S SmartLink, which is mobile friendly. This is everything I just showed you works on mobile on any device. You can share it anywhere online. And now you can profit because this is an automated system. And if you're just selling a video course or something, this can make sales for you 24/7. You don't have to do anything, and it works automatically. So how to build it, we'll go through real fast. Load in your premium paid content into the main content area. It could be any type of media that we offer. Lock it up, connect your PayPal account with a gate, share your SmartLink, and profit. So in a little more detail here, load in your paid content. Choose the digital course template. We have templates you can choose from that'll help you get this set up faster. So go find the template button, choose the digital course template. Next, you can select a layout that works best for you. So based on the content that you have, you can choose a layout, styles to get it to look cool with your colors and your branding, your fonts. Then you can edit the content, so that's where you'll edit the media, the text media, and buttons. So the way that looks is the template button there in your editor. When you install an app on your page, you'll have these orange editing buttons, templates, layout, style, and content. All you have to do is click template, choose over here digital course, and then you can select one of the options. And you can change these layouts. Basically, it just gives you a few different ideas with layouts that you can have. But once you select a template, you can change the layout at any time. The templates will replace your content. So you don't want to change your template later on after you get this thing going. It's really meant to be how you start off your app, choose a template, and then you can edit the rest of the options at any time over and over. But the template will kind of wipe it out because we give you stuff to load it in, preloaded. The layouts here, now that you have your template installed, you can choose any of our layouts. We have a lot of different layouts, and this is really just how you're structuring the content on your app. So all of them come with like a big featured area where you could have a welcome video or something like that, or maybe just module 1 of your course. And then down below, you can choose from different layouts, 2-column, 3-column, or just stacked like full width media sections. And that allows you to create a layout that you want. So all this is kind of preloaded in there for you. You just have to choose the layout. And if you decide to change your layout later on, you can change it at any time. So based on, if you want to add more content later. The styles, very simple. Choose your colors. We even have pre-made themes for you. Choose your fonts so you can make it look how you want. And media. So media in each of those content areas, you can have up to 5 media sections. And that's how you saw some of those previews I showed you earlier, the screenshots from earlier. They do what we call stacking your media. So if you want to have a big image and then a video and then another image and then something cool like a countdown timer, that's done by stacking media. And that's where you can get really creative or just keep it really simple. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 media sections. And media 1 will be at the top. Media 2 will be below it. As you can see, that's how it flows. Each media can be any of our options. We have a lot of options. And the most common is either an image or a video. So we have, in the video section, this is really important because especially on a paid product, you're usually going to have video content. You can do your YouTube, Vimeo, just load in the link. The video gallery here is very powerful for a digital course. So be sure to try that one out. It's simple to set up, and you can have unlimited videos. So you saw how easy it is to load in your content, customize the app. That's all you need to know. Lock up your content. This is where you protect it and lock it up. So we have the gate. You just toggle to the gate setting. And where that is right here. We have this little drop-down menu on the left of these editing buttons, main content or gate, right? So once you toggle to the gate, you'll see some options to customize the content and edit some things. So when you go to the gate, you can edit the text and media. This is your sales page, so you want to put in a good sales video or some sales copy explaining what you're selling and what they can expect when they buy. Edit the button, so you could put the button, say, hey, buy now, $99, order now. You can customize that if you'd like. Get access now, right? So it's just the button name. And the access settings is what's really important. So you'll see a button that says access settings, and that's the important part. You want to make that single payment, so that's where you set up your product. So I'm going to walk through what that looks like right now. And this is super easy, okay? So you saw how you can just load in your video, change your text, and you have content hosted online now. And now that we have that, we're locking it up using the access settings, right? So when you choose the gate toggle and you edit the text and media and the button, the access settings here is the key. So when you click on that, first you want to make sure your gate is enabled. So that's one thing to look at. If the gate is enabled, it'll work. If it's not enabled, it won't show to anybody. So you want to have your gate enabled. And now, there's the editing options. Okay, there we go. Access settings. When you click that, it's going to open up a little window like this. And check out how easy it is. Access settings, single payment, right? So lead capture is going to be lead. That's free content. Single payment, now you can charge for it. And subscription, we're going to get into in our next training. Similar concept here. It all does the same thing, but we're just defining how they get access. So in this case, we're doing a single payment to get access. And there you go, in case you couldn't follow along. There you go. All right, so let's look at how you set up a product. Now, again, you don't have to go into PayPal to do this. Put in your product name. You can call it whatever you want. Video course, seller name, put in your business name or just your name. That's what they see on their PayPal receipt. So just make sure they will see whatever you put there. And the price, you can define whatever price you want. I think the minimum is $1. Is that right? $2? Okay, so you can't go less than $2. So sorry if you want to go for $1, but $2 and up. There's not much of a limit, but we usually see between $10 and $100 is a good price point. We have seen $9.97 products being sold. So it's up to you.
I think it was $2,000, the biggest one I've seen.
$2,000, yeah. So you could have a $2,000 course. I mean, this will work for you to do that. Currency, a lot of different currency options. You can choose yours.
Let us know if we don't have your currency, and that all. PayPal works with your currency. It's pretty easy for us to edit.
And the affiliate section here. So optional. This is totally optional. You don't have to worry about this. And I suggest if this is scary or confusing to you, never done affiliate stuff, just don't worry about this when you start. You don't need to have affiliate payouts. Just keep it all at 0, and everything will work smoothly and just fine. But for you advanced people out there and who want to have an affiliate system that can pay out, all you have to do is put in the percentage. It's a 2-tier system. I'm not going to get into details of that, but you can have a direct first tier. Could even be like 50% payout. So if they refer a friend, after 30 days, it automatically sends them a PayPal money right to their PayPal account from your account to theirs. So it's not involving 22 Social. We're not in the middle of this. This is direct. The money goes into your PayPal account. And with your affiliate payouts, it'll pay out to their PayPal account automatically. The other option is a little more advanced. You can look those up in our support center if you want to learn more about them. But it's cool stuff. So down the road, just know that you can add those, and you can add these and edit these at any time. So these are fully customizable for you. You can change that at any time you want. So again, I say start with 0, and then when you're ready to start getting to that, do some research in our support center or ask us in the group, and we'll help you get that set up, but it's not required. So the next step, there's a little button to connect your account to PayPal. Just click the blue button, and it'll open up PayPal. You just have to log in with your PayPal account, and then this little grant permissions thing right here, that allows our system to basically create the whole product in your PayPal account and manage the payments for you. That's what allows us to do the affiliate payouts and all that cool stuff. So you just grant permissions, and it's done. It's like one button, and the whole thing was created for you. So now you can build your whole system is basically done at that point. But I'm going to show you a visual of how all this flows just real fast. You have your fan page. Your fan page is always going to have, the home page. They even call it home page now. It used to be called timeline. But the home page has your kind of basic information that every fan page has. But you can now promote and post your smart link on your page and have that share out to everyone. You can run ads and get it in front of people. When people click on that, it's going to come back right into your fan page, but now it's going to open up the app that is installed on your page. So it's going to look like this on desktop. On mobile, it's a full screen, mobile optimized page. It's just like a landing page on their mobile device. On a desktop browser, it will be inside your Facebook page. So it's all done automatically. We mobile optimize it for you. So you just load in your stuff here and it works. Now, they're looking at your gate, right? This is the gate. If they haven't paid yet, they're going to see the gate. You put in your sales copy. They could buy. When they click, they're going to go and log in with Facebook. That's basically their account creation process because we need to know who they are so we can give them access when they come back. So they click one button to log in with Facebook. Now we collect the information and store it for you. Oops. Next, they go to PayPal to complete the purchase. Again, the PayPal buy page is created for you. You don't have to worry about it. As long as you had those settings completed in the previous slide, the PayPal product is created. They're going to buy through PayPal. The payment will go into your bank account or your PayPal account. We're going to verify that they paid, connect that payment to their profile so we can grant them access, and automatically, after they buy, sends them back into that same app. It'll be the same app on your page, but it's like a different section, right? It's a different part of the app. There's a gate in the main content. They're going to see one or the other based on their access status. So a new person, we won't give them access. Someone that we know who's verified and logged in, and in this case, completed a purchase, we'll give them access. And that's all done for you. So the management part of this, it's really fun. You'll see everyone coming through. So we have a social relationships manager built right in. We call it SRM, Social Relationships Manager. There's a big SRM button at the top of your admin dashboard. You can click on it at any time. And that's going to show all the revenue that comes through. You're going to see all their names, when they came in, how much they paid. And the buttons over here on the left are their access status. So if they've completed the purchase, they'll have a green button here, okay, the green info button. And you can click on that to view their information and even override the settings if you'd like. So up here, you have your personal earnings, direct units sold. If you have an affiliate program, it'll show you the affiliate sales. There's also a leaderboard that'll track your affiliate sales. Same way it works in the free giveaway lead capture system. It'll track it all for you right there in the leaderboard so you can see who your top affiliates are. All right, this lower section, you can export the data, so it's pretty nice. You can export all that into a CSV file. You can export non-buyers, so if you want to run ads to people who didn't complete the payment, you can have a list of those people in there as a CSV. You can clear this, so kind of a new feature here. If you were to do like a short-term product, maybe it's a 6-week program that they buy, and then at the end of that, you want to clear it so that all those people no longer have access. It'll basically turn these green little icons into a gray icon, which means they no longer have access. So you could do a whole nother 6-week program, and all those people have to go back and purchase again, or even a monthly webinar that you do. You could clear access after it's done so that they have to buy again the next time around. So one app can make you money over and over and over. That same app. When you click, you're going to pull up their information. You get all this data right here. You can even control the status. So in this case, by default, it's going to detect if they've paid it or not. And if they have paid, it'll give them access. It has an access badge, and it'll say PayPal status access. The override is where you can say, well, I'm going to give you free access, right? So you can override that right here, or remove them. If you refunded them, you could disable access. So you have control over their access as well. There you go. And no limit on sales. You can make as much as you want. And in the single payment option, there's a $1 fee that comes out after 30 days to 22 Social, and that's not really a moneymaker for us. We had to do that so that we could enable the affiliate system. There's no fees on the subscription, but just wanted to make a point of that. There's like a $1 is going to come out of the 22 Social. But for you, you're keeping all that money up front in your PayPal account, and it's all automated. So locking up your content, I think that's the wrong image. Oh, no, it is right. Yeah, so I was like, what is that for? Okay. So optionally, you can also have your autoresponder hooked up so all your paying customers get on your email list as well. So to do that, just click on the SRM settings, and inside the SRM, you can do your CRM hookup. And then once you hook up your CRM, which is like Aweber, MailChimp, GetResponse, any of those, you just need to put in your account like ID number. Then you can go back to your gate and put them on a list. You can have them on a specific list in your email autoresponder. And you do that by going to button and then set them up. So if you want to do that, those are the steps. 3, now you have all that set up, you can share it. So we have a Facebook preview button. You can just click on that and change the custom preview image here, right? You put in your own graphic. You can change the title, well, first the image. Then you can also have a headline and description. So when you share your link, it's going to pop up automatically all that data. You want to publish your app so everyone can see it, right? So while you're editing all this, it can be unpublished. Post your link. And now profit, right? So share your offers with your warm leads. You might need to warm them up, right? If you send them right to your buy page, chances are they're not going to buy. So that's where you want to get into some of the giveaways. So once you have all this set up, you have a product that you can make money with. It's pretty exciting. And now you can get into real marketing, which is doing giveaway content. What works really well is if you have live hangouts and invite people to a big event, do a training, and then tell them they could buy the full course right there with a button below that links. So a lot of cool stuff you could do with that to get people's attention and get them to buy. And you can even set up an app that's like a recommended products app, or maybe write a note on your page, recommended products, and share that with everybody on your list so they can check out some of your cool stuff. All right, so remember, it's a lot of info, but it really comes down to 4 things. Load it in there, lock it, share it, profit. So the action steps before we log in and kind of show you some of this and take your questions. Create your media. So that's the first step. You need to make your videos and all that. Next, you need to host your files, right? So upload them into Vimeo or YouTube or Google Drive if it's PDF files. Those might take you the most time because setting up the app and everything is probably going to be the easiest part of selling content. But one tip is you could just do a live training and then repurpose that and sell it as a digital product. So like this training we're doing right now, we're recording this whole presentation. We could then just take down this video and put it behind a gate and sell access to it, right? And then everyone who's there live watching, we could use those for testimonials and look what people thought about this training, put it on the gate as a sales page. So it could be very simple to create your media and host your files. This is what I'm trying to say. You don't have to get too complicated. I would challenge you to try to sell a $10 product, right? Try to put something up there for $10. If you've never done this before, see if you can create a quick training video, set up this whole system, and make a $10 sale. That's a huge step forward. That would be really cool if some of you do that and share that in the group. So after you create your media, host your files, now you build and embed the media as I showed you. Share your link, and now you can promote it, run a campaign to attract potential customers.